Hi, Homesteader family. Welcome back to the journey. Welcome to this edition of the Sunday Monday vlog. I'm going to fix this chat system so anybody that ends up chatting, I can see so it doesn't just throw a top comment like it does every once in a while. That way I can see everything. I am totally exhausted. You saw the picture for this video. Is today's Homesteader Lane's gate. You can see the T-post lined out. I got a couple sections of T-post done. Been working on concreting all the posts. I made it all the way down today's Homesteader Lane now with the post. And now I have to come down Purdom Lane from the animal pen down to where I'm going to do the barn. And then build gates going across Purdom Lane. And then post going back over to today's Homesteader Lane through the woods. Hi, Amanda. How are you doing tonight? So, I'm averaging 2 to 3 posts a day. Today, I didn't do any posts. My hours have been just horrendous. Haven't been able to sleep. Took some stuff over to Steve. Oh, I'm doing good, Amanda. Hopefully, you're doing good, too. Tired, but doing good, and hopefully going to be doing great shortly, maybe. But the other morning, I took some stuff over to Steve at like 1:30 in the morning. Then I stayed up till 4:30 cleaning in here. And then last night, or this morning, I should say, for boomers that wake up at 5 o'clock, I didn't go to bed till 6:45. So my hours are all over the place. And then I woke up at 11 today. So I got less than 5 hours of sleep and just been going nonstop. Fence posts, I did a little bit. The concrete posts, I did all of today's Homesteader Lane, and I did one set on Purdom Lane so far. I plan to do more of that this week. I got another 15 bags of concrete sitting out there to get that done. But I've kind of jogged and changed my plans. And as the title said originally was plans changing. I changed it to I'm over it because I'm over being here at the restaurant. I'm over dealing with traffic, listening to the ambulance go up and down, the rescue crews for the river since now everybody's out canoeing, kayaking, rafting, yada yada. All the tourist traffic's back, so now it's constant traffic. So instead of where I diverted all my attention and all my plans to the pen for the animals, for the new pen, I've now re-diverted back to the tiny home, shed conversion, whatever you want to call it again, and I've done something major. So some of you don't think I had the motivation to ever leave this restaurant. Some of you know I have motivation to leave this restaurant. Others of you think I had the motivation, but don't know if I'm showing enough gumption and movement to actually make it happen. So in a second, I'm going to turn this camera. And we all know from what the restaurant looked like over here and how I try to make it homey feel, you know, as comfortable as I can for building that's not complete, no insulation, yada yada, what have you. So one of my boomers know about the secret subscriber thing I'm talking about in my title. One of my boomers knows about some stuff that's been going on with me privately. Like I said, I don't discuss everything. And then one of my boomers today found out or got a picture of the tiny home, inside the tiny home. I haven't divulged what I did. But one of them. So if you keep in contact with me, some of you guys get surprises and sneak peeks and things like that. So, hey DT, you made it. DT was on the road. He had safe travels. He's here. Well, DT, I'm getting ready to show you a big reveal. So now you're going to know what I've been up to, my motivation. So look at that. Look at that entire wall. There's no mirrors, no pictures, no couches. You can see the couch right back there, all dusted and white. Looks like some type of pastry, chocolate with powdered sugar. And you can see all this wonderful stuff here of what I've been doing. So the dogs aren't happy with me. You can see Minnie Mouse and Chubbs. They're down there on a blanket. Max and Mickey Mouse are over here on the concrete. Minnie's definitely not happy not having her couches. So one of my subscribers today got to see one of the couches inside the tiny home. Got that one cleaned up, got that moved over. That one sitting with the baking soda on it, just regular baking soda, dusted it. I don't think baking soda works. Did you clean house already? Starting to, DT. Like I said, look, all the pictures off the wall, no pictures, no mirrors. It's back to just plywood, no couch, no anything. Everything's getting all ready to go. A lot of people say baking soda works. A lot of people say vinegar works. And I'll tell you, I'm going to make a short about this. I'm not sponsored or nothing like that because we know I don't sell stuff on my channel. I don't say, hey, there's link below. Go save money. However, I have had my dogs, and we all know I've got a lot of dogs. 4 dogs. Had 5 dogs. And everybody says baking soda works. Even on here, it says fresh pet for their beds and stuff like that. I can never get the dog smell out of anything. I can wash and wash and wash their blankets. The smell never comes out. I use 6% vinegar, even stronger vinegar. I use baking soda. I've used laundry detergent. Nothing seems to work. Well, what I'm going to make a shirt on is this little thing I talked about that I bought. It's a Shark Stain Striker. I thought it was a steam cleaner, but apparently they don't do steam cleaners anymore. You just put warm or hot water in it. Anyhow, that with the stuff that they sell that goes with it, the Stain Striker, it's a 2-pack. I highly recommend it. So, I know I didn't have to do anything different on my blankets because my blankets smell good. I can put the blankets over my head and actually breathe. Where before using this stuff, it didn't work. So I hung the blankets from the ceiling and I sprayed this stuff with the Mr. Machine. Sprayed the front, sprayed the back, and then just for extra measure, I went ahead and I bought a bottle of this. I went through that already because I cleaned all the blankets, all 8 quilts. The Febreze Stain and Odor Eliminator. Blankets came out perfect. Don't even think I needed this. So you might not even need this because it came out nice. Just using this on the couch, it worked. Now Steve helped grab a couple of the cushions out of my truck. And he's like, oh man, that stuff doesn't work whatsoever. It smells like dog. And he hands me the cushion. I'm like, I don't smell nothing. So I'm sniffing all around. There's one little spot. Probably the size of a coffee cup that I missed. So, instead of bringing that back over here or taking that over, now I know what will clean the couches. But I went ahead and I used to use this all the time. The Febreze Dog Eliminator smell. So I sprayed the couch down. So now the couch that's over there smells really good. I'm going to take the blankets over. I'm going to cover my couch on blankets. I'm going to change it. The dogs are not allowed on my couch. I'm going to have my couch completely clean. But for all these years, I've been struggling. And if I would have known it was as simple as this to get the dog smell out of your stuff, it's amazing. So if you're interested in it, like I said, I don't sell it. I'm not a sponsor. It's at Walmart. I'm sure you can buy it online. I think it was like $150 or something like that. Don't quote me. I could be totally wrong. I just buy stuff. We all know it all goes on credit cards. But I'm going to do my mattress with this stuff. I'm going to clean my truck with this stuff. I can't imagine now going forward spraying the blankets every time they go in the wash, let alone all these years, just in one wash. Just one. Put it on hot. Put it on soap. Put it on extra rinse. came out smelling perfect. Just like I always do it with baking soda, vinegar, and all that stuff, nothing ever works. This stuff is amazing. So I've been doing that. Tonight, I got the dry vac because I don't have regular vacuum. I always use dry vac. That's why I like plastic floors, hardwood floors, or concrete floors. I don't need an expensive vacuum system. $69 dry vac from Home Depot works perfect. Sweeping, you knock up dust. But I'm going to take dry vac. I'm going to vacuum the couch out tonight. I'm going to probably wait until around midnight. So that way that has a full 12 hours to sit. The first couch I let sit for, I want to say like 18 or 20 hours. So it got a little bit longer. But like I said, I really don't think baking soda works. I wish it would work. I wish for all these years the baking soda and vinegar would take the smell out. It just didn't. And then I'll go ahead with the machine over here and all this stuff and spray down, get that couch clean. I'll let that dry overnight. Then I've got the trailer out front hooked up to the truck. And I'll go ahead and take that couch over, get blankets on that couch again. And then that will be the dog couch. Now I got something I can spray. Every time I swap out the blankets, I can spray the couch down. And I know I can get the dog smell out. So being in a more confined space, like the tiny home shed, I know the smell was going to be more pungent, a lot stronger, more abrasive. So this way, I got fresh cleaning smell. I'm also thinking I might end up buying one of those air ionizers or whatever, possibly. Steve's probably going to yell at me if he's even in here, or he'll yell at me later for, oh, he's going to use more power, and I don't have enough power yet. But as the title says, I'm over it. I'm done. Traffic driving by. Perfect timing. Couldn't plan that any better. But traffic driving by. It's getting hot. We've been in the 90s. It was in the 90s again today. It's hot in here. I'm lightly sweating underneath my shirt because I don't want to turn on the big AC units. And I'm taking my motivation that some of you don't think I have. The gumption, the fortitude, whatever you want to call it. And I'm getting ready to move. So, going forward, there's going to be some changes. I'm not sure how everything's going to work. Don't know what I'm going to do. I know what I do best, and that is live in debt, spend money that I don't have. And I'm contemplating. I'm not sure if I want to put myself into heavy debt again, because August is the end of my debt consolidation program, and I finally paid off over $20,000 in debt. So I don't know if I want to get myself deep in debt again. However, I am over it. I don't want to be here. I want to be at the homestead. So with the couches out of here, one of the TVs over there, DVD players over there. I had the AC running at 62 degrees all day, all night, what have you. It's like the ice box in there. It feels so good in the heat to go in there and cool off quick. When the dogs are there, I have the TV going with DuckTales on. So they're watching DuckTales because I got the big DVD set of that. And my solar at 620 at night is 98%. Now, I'm not running TV all night. I'm not running a fridge, freezer, all this other stuff. However, what I'm thinking about doing is when I go to Harrison this week to get more concrete, to do more of the posts, and I got to pick up some gates because I don't have any gates. Didn't even think about that till I just thought about it. So that's more debt I have that I have to have for the pen. But what I'm thinking about doing when I go Harrison, I looked online trying to find the cheapest internet. Steve had talked about the T-Mobile home thing, but I can't get it in my area. I looked at Verizon, can't get it in my area. AT&T, I can't get it in my area. So the only thing I know is Starlink. And that's $5.99 for the equipment, plus $120 a month, which I'm paying $99.82 a month for Ritter phone internet here. So it's not too much more of a bump except buying the equipment. So I can't watch any of my shows over there if I move over there because I won't have internet. I can use my phone as a hotspot, but that will kill it really quick. Um, so this next week, I'm gonna be studying and trying to plan shit out, figure things out, see what I want to do, how I want to get along. But I'm thinking I'm gonna get internet, probably Starlink or something, since I can't get anything else. I was hoping go cheaper, like T-Mobile or something. Um, but if I got to do that, get the internet so I can be over there, and then in a month or two, buy another battery, put that on the credit card, and then the big thing I'm thinking about right now that would put me into big debt is go to the shed place and look at doing a month to month rent to own or whatever. I know it's super, super expensive, super ridiculous on what they charge interest wise. But if by chance this does not close on Tuesday, which I didn't hear nothing as of Friday, Tuesday is supposed to be the closing. So I would think I would have heard something the end of last week. So I'm doing all this as a backup. If this closes on Tuesday, then I don't have to worry about debt. I'll have money by the shed. I'll have to do all this. But if this doesn't go through, since like I said, I thought I would have heard something Thursday or Friday and I didn't. Maybe, maybe they wait till Monday or Tuesday. But if not, I'm going to look at doing a rent to own shed that I can pay off when I have the money. So that way I can go ahead, get a shed up there, and then I'm going to go ahead and use what I have on my credit cards and buy plastic totes that are sealable that mice can't get into. And I'm going to box everything up in here. I'm going to get everything moved into the secondary shed. And I'm going to get moved to the homestead. Hot tub, I'll probably not be able to afford that on my credit cards until December because I only have a $6,000 credit line between my two credit cards. I no longer have $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 in credit lines. So I can't get super deep into debt, just my $6,000. But that also has to buy animal feed every month and so on and so forth. So if this does close on Tuesday, I'm moving anyhow. If this doesn't close on Tuesday, I'm highly thinking about taking on another payment system of buying a shed, putting all the totes on my credit card, what I can afford on the credit card, so I can get everything boxed up here, get moved over. If this doesn't sell, then I'll be able to come over here, continue taking showers, come over here, continue doing laundry. If this does sell, then I'll get the hot tub, so then I have a way to bathe. I'll do the laundry mat so I can do laundry until I get situated where I can do something on the homestead. But I'm over it and I'm moving. Whether this sells, whether it doesn't sell, whether my legs work, whether I break my legs, I am getting out of this restaurant. So that is my motivation for this past week of the house is emptying. Everything is getting deep cleaned. And of course now, if it sells Tuesday and we close, I have 25 days. I'm not rushing to do as much because the couches will be done. I'll have other stuff moved out here by Tuesday. I know Tuesday's only a couple days away. But everything I move now is something that 25 days I don't have to worry about moving. And then in the other case that we don't close on Tuesday, that's another reason why I'm thinking about getting a shed so I can get everything moved out, because then I can go ahead and take photos of the inside because I didn't have it listed with inside photos since I'm living in it, and make it easier to sell. People don't have to worry about dogs being here to come look at it. I can, just drive down the road, show it, be done with it. Going forward, this upcoming week, I have quorum court tomorrow. They delayed it because we had the eclipse last week or week before, whatever it was, last Monday. So I'll do the quorum court tomorrow. Then in the morning, I'm going to get the couch taken over. get all that set up at the homestead. I'm going to go down, try to dig some holes, concrete couple more posts for the H braces. I also built some H braces. I forgot to say that earlier. I had poles I did last year I never built, so they're built, 2 of them. Not a lot, but every step is forward. Then after that, I'll come home, take a bath, and then head quorum court, do that. And then later this week, it's going to be going to Harrison, probably either Tuesday or Wednesday, maybe. We have rain coming in, so I'm not sure. I'll have to play with the rain, because once the rain comes in, I can't do all the concrete work for the posts, so then I'm not going to worry about getting concrete. But I'll probably go on a rainy day when I can't do nothing, because then I can go into the office of the shed place, talk to the people up there. I can go Walmart, do grocery shopping, do everything like that. I need to pick up more of the Febreze stuff for the other couch. And I also want it for the blankets and stuff like that, just as a overspray. So gotta go town for that. And then I can go to Home Depot. I can go to Walmart, start pricing out totes. I know there's a lot of people say go online, you can buy stuff. I like to do it in person, so I don't buy stuff online. I'm sure I probably can find them cheaper, but I don't know the feel, how thick they are, how durable they feel, anything like that till you get them. And then you don't like them, then you gotta go through the hassle of sending them back. So I buy my stuff in person. So I'll go different stores in Harrison, try to price out totes. And yeah, I mean, getting ready to move to Homestead. So one of my subscribers, I was talking about something. My good old monkey coffee cup with the 2 handles. He's been following me since 2016 and has never noticed this. Well, I didn't get this until I think 2017 or 2018 when I moved to the ranch. I had a couple from North Cotopaxi got me this as a gift because it reminded them of me, or me of them, or whatever. Because it's a smiling monkey and I'm just goofy like a monkey. So, no coffee in it though. For the second part of my title was a sneaky subscriber. So, I got my second mug. I don't like gifts. I tell everybody don't send me gifts because I hate people A, spending money on postage because you work hard for your money. B, if you buy something that isn't usable to me. I've had people send me food. You know, I'm very picky on what I eat. Stuff I don't eat. And so I hate, not being able to use something. So the coffee mug was a good thing. And so I had sneaky subscriber. I got here and had a package at the restaurant. And so somebody's done their research because on all my videos, it just says 901 Purdom Lane. That's the homestead address. So somebody knows I live here. They sent it here. And no return address, no letter, writing, nothing. They printed out on a piece of paper one of your subscribers. So whoever got this for me, I appreciate it. And I'm going to show you this fancy little thing. It's a handmade coffee cup. It's a square, which is different than being round. It's round on the inside, but square on the outside. It's really neat. And I like having coffee cups because everybody knows I do drink coffee. I drink my tea. So this is fancy. So it's got some beautiful color. It got dark brown handle. You can see, it's not made where they all align perfectly, the splotches and all that stuff. The inside, this has coffee in it, you can see. So I don't want to spill my coffee. But it's got that, and then it's got holes here in the handle and here. And made me a little spoon. And that goes right there in the handle. So I got me a handy dandy new little coffee cup. Beautiful work. I know they bought it somewhere. They didn't make it themselves because they had stickers on it. It's got stickers on the bottom. But it had the clear sticker, said handmade. So I thought that was cool. So I appreciate it. And you never know. My subscribers are starting to act like my animals. I go over to Homestead and they surprise me with a new baby. And now I got subscribers that 1 month put all that money on my feed bill and put Mr. Anonymous, which I still don't know who you are if you're still watching my videos. And then I come home the other day to a beautiful, wonderful coffee mug, which I'll use. It is a little different drinking from a square, a flat face, instead of a round face. But it's awesome. And I like that it's unique. It's not something everybody has. The spoon thing, I'm probably not going to use the spoon, but it is cool that I have it if I want to use it. It's just, I don't know if you can see that. To put it in, your fingers are, barely holding the top of it, and your fingers go down the coffee. So I'll just use a regular spoon. But that is a neat little thing. So I appreciate it for whoever sent that. So with that, I don't know the direction of this channel. I don't know the direction of this journey. We all know my journey has taken so many twists and turns and flip-flops and what have you over the years. I will say, like I said last week, if I do close on Tuesday, I probably won't be doing any videos. I'll do like the quorum courts because that's for the county here, and I want to try to help the elderly or sick or single moms and dads that are working, or anybody that can't make it, that they want to see what's going on in the community. So I'll keep up with those. I know that's not, for you guys, for most of you out there, but that's probably going to be the only thing I'm going to do going forward if I close on Tuesday for that next month. Now, if we don't close on Tuesday, which, like I said, I've had people ask me over a weekend, I'm like, I got a signed contract. It's, if they don't close, they don't close. How many times do you say you're going to buy a house and don't buy a house? I did that in New York. When before I came to Arkansas, I looked at upstate New York on the Canadian border, and I had a bunch of offers accepted. And then I found Arkansas and told them, never mind, I'm not coming to upstate New York. So it's a thing. I know it happens. It's not fun when it happens, but it's a possibility. So, like I said, I'm not keeping my hopes up that it's going to happen. If it happens, it happens until the mortgage is paid and money goes into my bank account and I can start buying the hot tub and batteries and everything else, then I just assume it's not. Not that I'm being negative. I just, I've been through it too many different times. But if it does close, I won't be posting anything because I'll only have 25 days to be out of here. And I'm going to be going full bore crazy. Trying to get this place completely clean, get a shed brought out, get all the stuff moved over, get the solar batteries ordered, get internet ordered, get all the totes, start boxing everything, start organizing everything, hauling everything to the homestead, getting everything set up over there, then transition the dogs to being over there full time. I got to make sure everything's completely good over there for them, along with maintaining, hauling water for the animals, feeding the animals, checking on the animals. I'm still waiting on a baby calf to be born right now. It's going to be too crazy to hop on here because it's already difficult enough. I don't know if a lot of you have moved a lot in your life, if you've changed your journey, if you've done a total 180, 360, 90, 45, whatever, and go from normal life to just changing life overnight. I can tell you, every night after working over at the homestead, after doing things, being able to come over here and sit in what was my living room and lay on the couch and relax, watch TV, to now I only have my bed that I can lay in there on, and this little stool that's not that comfortable. It's a different world. When you go from grid electric, running water, being able to do laundry, take a bath, cook in a kitchen, semi kitchen, because we know I still never finished doing anything in there, um, to go into a shed with no running water, no utilities minus the solar, no kitchen, no sink, no toilet, no bathtub, no nothing. It's a total different way of life. Everyone moves. That's not true, DT. I know a lot of people still in their parents' basement back in Delaware and Maryland and in Florida. For those of you that are listening, get out your parents' basement. I've said that in several videos now. Get motivated. You're almost 40 years old. You got to do something with your life. Build a tree fort. I mean, look, I'm building a mountaintop house. I'll build it out of cardboard if I have to. But yeah, I mean, when you change, things get flipped upside down, let alone when you move, the stresses of it. I'm not stressed. The only thing stressing me right now a little bit, not enough that I'm breaking out with mouth blisters and stomach ulcers and things like that, is I know if this doesn't close Tuesday, I don't have the money to do anything. And I'm stuck in this limbo. It's either stay here, listen to traffic, be unhappy. We all know I've been unhappy since I've been in here from the very beginning because of being at the road and not being at the homestead. And all I want to do is get to the homestead. But at the same time, you got to weigh those consequences, the pros, the cons. And, you know, like I said, no running water over there, no way to bathe over there. My solar system is only 2 batteries, so it's not like I can move in full time over there. So if this doesn't sell, I either have to get into debt to do what I want to do, or I have to wait. And we all know this life is so short and we only have so much time. And I'm at that point that every minute that I'm not over there, I know is a minute I'm never getting back. And it seems like it's getting farther and farther and farther away. So, with that, I've got to do something. And that's why, with me being over it now, I finally pushed myself to that point that I'm willing to be uncomfortable. I'm willing to get over there without a hot tub for bathing. And if this doesn't sell, I'll come here every night to shower or bathe. I'll do my laundry here, but I'm not going to turn the AC units on in here. That will cut down on my electric bill. I'm going to cancel the internet here, so that way I can go ahead and put Starlink on my credit card. It's like $5.99 for the equipment, plus the $120 a month, plus taxes, shipping, and all that. That way I can have internet over there. And then I'm not going to have the batteries, so I'll have to wait a month or so and I'll buy my next battery, so then I'll be up to 3 batteries. I have the generator. That's one of the good things. Now, it's not a good thing because it eats through a lot of fuel, but I have that option. And I'm at that point in option that I'm willing to go further into debt to be where I want to be happy than continue just slinking by, struggling, staying over here being unhappy. Now, another thing I've contemplated as well going into debt is I have the filter system that I had on the wall back there for the snowball machine, or not snowball machine, for the snowball stand that went to the ice maker to clean all the way down to 0.5 micron of any sediment or anything like that in the lines. I have that boxed up back there. I can take that. I have a water pump that I had bought before me and Carla got together years ago when I first lived in the shed, when it wasn't anywhere near nice like it is now, or soundproof or insulated. bug resistant, mouse proof, so on and so forth. Um, the only other thing I would have to buy is one of the Mari on-demand hot water heaters, the propane one that I had in my house back in Colorado that I showed when I installed that. So if I buy that and put that on my credit card, I got filter system, I have a pump. That's the only other thing I need, and I got bottles of propane. Then I can hook up a shower head and build like a little shower room thing with curtains or what have you. And I can haul a load of water from here if it doesn't sell Tuesday and have a water tank at the homestead with 125 gallons in it and be able to take on-demand hot showers. So then that would stop me from coming back over here. And if I could, let's see, break that down to like 5 showers, then I would only come over here like every 5 days. And that's going to be a struggle too because I need the soaking for my neck and my back. So showers don't quite do it. That's why I always take baths. But the struggle's real. The want is real. The I'm over it is real, and I'm willing to make those sacrifices to get over there. So that's what is happening going forward. If I do not close on Tuesday, I'll make a post. I won't make a video because there ain't much to say. It'd be like, nope, he backed out, or nope, we didn't close, or what have you. But I'll make a post on Tuesday once I know if we're closed or not. If I hear anything tomorrow, I'll make a post as well. But going forward, it's full bore. Get this place cleaned up, whether it sells or not, and get over to the homestead. And as soon as I can get internet over there, I'll start doing live streams in the tiny home. For those of you that have been asking, the tiny home update, windowsills, molding, all that type of stuff. No, I have not done anything else. It's a mess in the shed right now. Everything's piled in one corner. And I'm going to try to get a second couch in there tomorrow. And then if I have room, I'm going to try to take my kitchen table and chairs that I got from my grandfather that he had in Maryland over. And then that's all of my space. That's why I need another shed to box everything and just move everything. But if all goes well, on Tuesday, you'll see me in about a month because I got like a month to move. And then it's going to be real good because, like I said, I'll have roughly $30,000 left over to be able to buy the shed, buy the batteries, buy some water cisterns, a couple other things that I have written down that I can't think of right now. But I'll be moved over. I'll be in good shape, be able to move forward. If it doesn't sell, then you're going to continue seeing me at least once a week for Sunday, Monday vlogs. When the new calf is born, I'll get pictures of the calf. Fingers crossed we have another girl. We don't need no more bulls. Besides that, that's all I got for you guys. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. And see, I changed everything in here. All my clocks and stuff are gone. 7:37. So it's already 7:37. I've got the couch to vacuum, and then it's going to take about 2 hours with the shark stain striker system to get the couch cleaned. Then I got to slide the couch in here, slide it over to the door, let it sit by the front door until tomorrow morning. Load that up and get my week going. I still got laundry back there. I got to swap out blankets, and then I've got these pillows right here you can see hanging out. And then behind this is all the other couch pillows. They've just been sitting there because I can't get the dog smell out of anything. So I've never used the couch pillows because they smell like dog. But like I said, luckily, I'm going to have couch pillows again that I can lay my head on and not just smell stink. But yeah, so with that, for whoever sent this, I greatly appreciate it. For all the thumbs up, the comments, and everything else. I hope everybody has a great upcoming week. Fingers crossed this goes Tuesday. If not, fingers crossed, I'll figure out some way of getting over there. But I'm getting moved. This year, 2024, I'm moving to the homestead, and I'm not leaving the homestead. I'm staying there for good. So with that, have a great upcoming week. Like always, live happy, live free. That's the only way to be. I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a great night. I'll talk to you guys later.